Hey Leo, what's up? I'm B. Welcome to EmpyrealVera. Thanks for stopping in, y'all. Info on readings and all that, and getting in touch with me in the description box below, okay? Whew. Today is Christmas Eve. And I don't know if anybody's like me. I've been busy doing like crafts and all kinds of stuff. So, taking a break to do a reading. Because I got called to do a reading for you. And I got a message, to thine self be true. So, there's something about Leo opening up lines of communication and that life is to be lived. So don't stay where you're unhappy. Don't sit on something like that you want to do or that you're thinking about doing. It's like follow your heart and quiet the fears and the doubt. And you'll never know if you don't try. I kept getting all these, like, I don't know, cliche messages, right? Give love, show love, expansion. And then I heard send the message, make the call, send the email, buy the card and flowers. Like, just do it. Okay, so apologies. I just heard apologies. Okay, for some, there's a new, okay, there's a spark. An interest. Oh, I just heard a love interest. Okay, so you could be intrigued by someone. Okay, now I'm intrigued. You could be intrigued by someone. Okay, there's something about taking the leap of faith because you never know where it will lead. Okay. Yeah, there's something, it's love. Something is love. Loving yourself, loving others. Reaching out. Yeah, there's, oh wow. There's, Leo, there's something really significant about harnessing the masculine energy. Something's about taming fears. What in the world is going on? Somebody wants to reach out to someone. Someone you don't know. Okay. Okay. For some, it's somebody you know, but you're afraid of how you'll be received because of past wrongdoings. Okay. Okay. Somebody, it's, I don't know what's going on, Leo. Somebody needs to swallow their pride. Accept what fate has in store. Somebody knows who their divine partner is. Okay. Wow, Leo. That's kind of a big deal. And for others, there's someone has sparked someone's interest or caught someone's eye or something. Spirit, what we got for you? So it's like, yeah, I just keep getting just do it. Because for some, getting like something can blossom. Something is gonna, okay. For some, it's like they'd be a really cool friend, or I'd like to get to know them. Unbeknownst to you, though, something is fated to be so much more. Y'all, the Ten of Cups, the Knight of Wands, the Fool card, Judgment, the Ten of Pentacles. That's like everything I just said. Thank you, Spirit. No. It never gets old. Alright, Spirit, give me 2 more. The Chariot. Oh my god. That is, oh my goodness gracious. And then I got 2 more. The Chariot. The 9 of Canes, or the 9 of Swords, and the 3 of Candles. See, this is giving me like, okay. Leo, the 10 of Cups is everything. That is complete fulfillment. This is also, gosh, this is like, feeling complete happiness with oneself, with others. I'm getting to like spiritual connection. This is giving me like good times with family, or just like feeling something, and why I'm getting something like feeling something inside. It's almost like there's something that you want, or that you wish for, or that is like almost sparking some kind of joy, feeling, desire. It's crazy. Inside of you. Exciting. So it's like a thought, a feeling. It's something that comes up almost out of the blue, or maybe something that's been on your mind. It's interesting. I'm getting like seeing things, you know. Something's, I don't know if you're hearing songs or hearing someone, or I don't know if you've seen them, if you talk to them. I don't know. Somebody brings something up. Something, or Spirit showed you something. There's like this familial aspect, like a that's interesting, because we don't have a 6 of Cups out here, but I'm getting like this kindred. Something is very happy. feels like it's something that you want, or something you believe that you can have. Why do I feel like this is a tough one. I think what I'm feeling, the energy that I'm feeling, I'm kind of like all up in my head. I think that's why I'm having a hard time saying something. I think this is significant, Leo, to how you feel. Okay? Because I'm having a hard time putting into words what I'm feeling. But there's emotion there, but I'm like tongue-tied. And the Knight of Candles is this fun, kind of, it kind of puts a spark under your booty. You have to be fearless, going for what you want, excitement, fun, and it's very... It can almost be without planning. It's following your passions, following the thing that makes you excited, that lights that spark up in you. This feels like something that makes you feel like young again, or almost like free-spirited, like not free-spirited like the Page of Wands. Free-spirited in the aspect of it makes you want to move and go and do something. It's like, it's kind of given like younger years, that kind of excitement. It's like, I don't know, there's a big, and I keep, my affirmation card today has renewal on it. And it's about healing and renewal, etc. And I just realized that my eyes keep getting drawn to that word, renewal. And it feels, if it's not a renewal with a person, it's a renewal within you. It's like a renewed spark, like life. Like, you know what I'm saying? You've come back to life. And then you've got, right after the Knight of Wands, the Fool card. That is, that if those two cards together are on a leap of faith, I don't know what the hell it is. But that's a trusting in spirit. That's a blank slate, leaving everything behind, taking the lessons, just been going on that journey. You don't need to know everything. You don't need all the answers. You're going to get them along the way. It's a very spontaneous energy, but very optimistic and excited. And then you've got, the list, which is Judgment. That can mean reconciliation. But that's also like recalling something or calling something back, being called towards something. The Judgment card means so much for me, because for me, it's almost awakening something that's been, I guess, metaphorically dead inside of me. It awakens some kind of spirit, love, path, passion, memory, person, something, right? It reawakens something inside of me. Almost like something that's been dormant, right? Whether it's been for lifetimes or just something that happened this lifetime, whatever. It's an awakening. It awakens something. And it's like, like I said, almost like, that part of you has been asleep, you know? And this is giving me like your purpose, your calling, your people, some memory, some love, some something. And right after that is the Ten of Pentacles. Leo, I don't even know how, it's crazy. But I feel like that's your I'm getting very nostalgic, warm kind of vibes. It's like where you're supposed to be. It's like where you're supposed to be, where you're meant to be. Something is like, it's like you just know, like, this is my legacy. This is where I'm supposed to go. This is who I'm going to build this with. This is who I'm going to work. It's something feels like instantaneous. I'm not sure what. I don't know if it's a spark, if it's a connection, the conversation just hits off and it's very easygoing. Something is like instantaneous. It feels like all of a sudden there's all kinds of like ideas flowing and things just kind of seem to go where they're supposed to. Okay. I hope that made sense because that's how I'm getting the energy. That's how I'm getting the energy. But right after the Ten of Pentacles is the Chariot. And that's willpower, alignment, control. It's kind of like getting over those humps and those fears and everything. And this is knowing something gets called back up. You take that leap of faith, you get called back, something gets called back up. You're kind of reconciling even things within yourself. You're going toward, it's like that thing, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. Even who I'm supposed to be doing it with. And there's an alignment. And then it's like you are off, heading in that direction. So you could be traveling, okay? You could be traveling towards someone. And there is, with that worry, it's like, what can I expect? How will I be received? It's like this nervousness during the, does that make sense? It's almost like traveling, you're nervous about the travel on that journey. So someone might be a distance from you, or it might be, like maybe a few days or something before you can see a person. I don't know. But I'm getting this until that moment when you're going to see someone. It's almost like, what are they going to say? What are they thinking? How am I going to be received? It's like someone's just ruminating. Why do I get the feeling? I get the feeling that someone Leo, I'm getting a feeling like somebody can feel you or almost expects you to come. Dude. I'm like speechless. Because then I looked at this card and I was like, But then it was like Spirit was almost like blurring the words. And it's the sun coming out of the clouds. And I'm hearing that it's like someone like the divine dropped your person on your lap or something. I don't know, but it's like it's cloudy and then the sun starts to come out. And I'm hearing Locked Out of Heaven by Bruno Mars. And I wonder what... Never had much faith in love or miracles. Never want to put my heart on the line. But swimming in your water, something spiritual. I'm born again every time you spend the night. Y'all. I've got... Oh my God. Goosebumps everywhere. I was like, Locked Out of Heaven. What the hell would that be? Why would I be hearing that? Seriously? Did y'all hear what I said? Never had much faith in love or miracles. Never want to put my heart on the line. But swimming in your waters, something spiritual. I'm born again every time you spend the night. Y'all. There is... Ooh, you make me feel like I've been locked out of heaven for too long. You can make a sinner change his ways. Oh my goodness gracious. Y'all. I cannot. They're... I'm sorry. My spirit guides are really ornery. I love them. They're badass. Okay. But there are some lines in there that I can't say. Y'all read it. Okay. Just read. Just. Okay. Open the gates and I can't wait to see the light, y'all. Oh my God. Leo, I don't know who you're thinking of, what you're thinking of doing. To be honest, I don't fucking care. Fuck fear. Fuck fear. Okay. You, whoever, oh my gosh. This is somebody y'all. It is either reconciliation or it is somebody you are like, why am I drawn to this person? I don't even know them. I don't know. It's very odd how I'm getting this. Okay. Listen to that. I cannot even, y'all. It's like fucking life begins. This is weird. Wow. Holy. I have goosebumps everywhere. You know what's so funny is I did a reading for Taurus, I think, before yours earlier. Oh, I was like, what is wrong with these people? It was horrid. It was like controversy and chaos and hidden deceptions, like the whole family. I was like, oh my God, it's like in Sopranos. I was like, what is going on? I was like, ugh, I need to take a break, right? And then I heard a little bit after that to do Leo, and I was like, okay, well, a little bit. And then I heard, don't worry, this one's going to be your sunshine and rainbows and unicorns. Like, because Spirit, I think, knows. I'm so tired of hearing about shitty people. I'm just like, oh my God, y'all act right, please. Can y'all? And they're not even joking. They are not even happiness. And this is like, oh my gosh. This is spiritual love. This is miracles. This is like, look, y'all. I don't want to hear it, okay? But this is some epic love shit, okay? That's what this energy is. You heard? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And when it happens, you just remember that you heard it here. I said it. Epic love shit. That's what this is like. This is... I'm seeing way too much, but thank you, Spirit. There's a very strong, ooh. It's like golden. What does that mean? I mean, I know what a golden aura means, but I'm seeing like a golden... like almost light or like a ring around y'all. I wonder what that means. If it's similar to the golden aura, then that is a crazy strong, very deep and high spiritual connection. Like whoever you're thinking, that might be why you feel so drawn to somebody, or you've been thinking about somebody a lot. I think, no, I know. Yes, I know. Okay, I know. Spirit's like, yes, you know. Y'all are very, very high spiritual rank. Damn. Yeah. Kind of intimidated. Holy shit. Y'all are a big deal. That's all I'm saying. Y'all are a big deal. Even if you're not, even if you're like, what do you mean? I'm just a mechanic, or I just do this. Okay, first of all, no, you don't just do anything. We all have something to give other people, right? I honestly think that the most amazing, special, gifted people, the people that'll like make huge impacts on our lives in substantial ways, are people who are just like, who, me? I'm just me. What do you mean? You know, like if somebody's like, oh my gosh, you're so, how do you do da-da-da? You know, and you're just like, everybody's, you know, they throw compliments at you, or they always say, you're so good at this. And you're just like, me? I'm just B. I'm not doing, like, you don't try to do something. You just naturally do it, right? So you're just kind of like, there's nothing great about me. Yes, there is, right? But obviously. But those are the people that make the biggest impact on our lives. So it feels like you might be struggling with a little bit of second guessing yourself. Like, yeah, am I good enough? Am I worthy? Should I do this? Something is, I mean, everything I say in a reading is relevant, you know, because I channel while I'm doing them. So you are like second guessing yourself, but it's like don't, y'all. I don't even know this damn song. Do you know what I'm saying? And I started to hear it, and I was like, what the? I was like, why am I hearing locked out of it? That doesn't match with the cards. And then I read the lyrics. I'm like, oh yes, it does. So I'm telling you, there's a reason for everything. Some kind of pull and connection's gonna get worse until you do it. That's almost what it feels like. It feels like you're being pulled to the Six of Cups. I just split the deck. It's the Six of Cups. No, the Six of Pentacles. I feel like someone's, like maybe something's getting stronger, and it could be this time of year also that's making you think of something more. But somebody's like up at night. Oh, somebody might be hearing something or seeing something on TV, or there's a smell. There's like something. I think I might have said that too in the beginning, that maybe there's something. Yeah, when I was going over the Ten of Cups, it's like something triggers something in you. There's some kind of song, a movie, something on television, right? A smell, looking at the time and the date, you know, there's something that it feels like it sends you or somebody into like nostalgia lane, you know, like off in their mind thinking about what could have been or what could be or what should you do or what should we, something is like, oh my. This is giving me like somebody wants to get up and go where they're supposed to go, like right now in their PJs. Yes. And we got the Two of Swords and Justice. This is giving me like this is giving me either choosing between two things, pausing to take emotion out of something and trying to think about something logically. Because it feels, you know, it's like, it feels like, and it's also listening to your intuition. It's like drowning out everything else. And you just sit, and it's like you close everything up and you just try to get real quiet and listen to your intuition. Okay? And that's justice. Something is clarity, truth. I'm getting something just makes sense. Something is the right thing to do. Something about balancing the scale. Something's balanced. 211 could be significant. I don't normally put 11 together to make 2, but it could be 22. And you know, before I started this reading, I heard 2222. Justice, y'all. The Two of Swords, Justice, and the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords. Someone knows the choice to make, the right thing to do, the truth, the clarity, the breakthrough. Someone knows. Somebody knows. Somebody. Y'all. Somebody knows. Somebody knows. Okay. That would be the Hierophant. Isn't that a cool card? I love that card so much. I love these cards, honestly. I don't know why I don't use them more. I know they're for like Christmas time, but I should use them all year because they're gorgeous. I love them so much. Man, something's about who someone is. You know, okay, with the Hierophant, it can be about traditions and following all this, but it's also about knowing your beliefs. Being able to share those beliefs with others and be a teacher, you know, and show them and teach them things and stand in integrity and have morals and all that. But in order to do that, you have to be very firm in where you stand, how you feel on things, what you believe in. Okay, the Hierophant is not an energy that you can just, you know, be all willy-nilly about. Well, maybe I'm sometimes like that. No. So with all the sword energy here, this is somebody sees the truth about someone else's integrity. This is giving me like somebody knows who they are. They know what they believe in. They're not afraid to say it. Because a lot of times people think, like I said, the Hierophant's about just following the same old traditions. But if you really look into the energies and the whole, all the rigmarole with it, that is not the only thing, you know? I feel like somebody's a little intimidated. Why? I'm not sure. Why? I'm not sure. I'm telling you. Look at this stress. Look at the stress. The communication. Somebody's intimidated. Look at this. Look at. Like it's on them. Like they know. Someone knows. Man, this is giving me like the more someone looks at things, the more someone thinks about it. Like this person, I mean, technically they're looking at different receipts and stuff, but this is also papers. you know, and it could be looking at old letters or information or trying to figure out how to do something. Hell, it could be writing a rough draft to what you want to say to somebody. I don't know, right? But it's a lot of energy. And it's a lot of feeling like, because the Ten of Wands can be where, excuse me, the Ten of Wands can be where we're feeling oppressed and burdened and weighed down. We have too many responsibilities and blah, 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 blah. It can be like that. Absolutely. But it can also be where we've kind of been thinking about something for so long. And it feels like Spirit's kind of, you know, like somebody had a spark, or they had an idea, or they had something. And it's like the divine was like, okay, here's your Ace of Wands. That's your opportunity. Can, you know, do. That's your connection to Spirit. We can co-create, like, let's do this. And it feels like somebody's been sitting on something and thinking about it and wondering. And now it's a lot. A lot. A build-up. Reference the song. And this, man, and this is giving me, none of the candles are lit. Okay? Then you've got the Eight of Wands. Come on, baby, light my fire. The Doors. Come on, baby, light my fire. Oh. Okay, shit. So this can be travel, communication. And the Six of Swords, that's also travel. And it feels like something quickly moves, because that's fast. The Eight of Wands and the Six of Swords, that is fast. It feels like something quickly moves to calmer waters. And I gotta tell you, this is giving me yeah, I'm getting, all I see are green lights. Something is like, there's a lot of worry and nervousness, etc. And then it's like something, it's smoother. There's some kind of smooth sailing. It's you get there and things get to calmer waters. You move forward. There's a forward movement. It could be about moving or traveling, or like reaching out to somebody. Can I come see you? Can we meet halfway? Can we this? Would you be interested in? You know what I'm saying? It can be something like that. Yeah. Okay. Guys, in the third row, in the third damn row, in the third row, the first card is the Sun. The Sun, Leo. Did you hear me? The Sun. I'm telling you. Y'all, stop it right now. Stop it immediately. Bottom of the deck. You see what this is? You see what that? You see that says balance? That's temperance. Angel, baby, boo. Y'all, we start this off. I cannot. The amount of beautiful cards that are down here are phenomenal. The 10 of good cheer, the 10 of gifts, you know, and then you've got the sun. There is, it is fun. It is togetherness. Do you see this? This is giving me happiness, vitality. There's some kind of oh my gosh. There's some kind of like a wow, this is giving me like a renewal of confidence. We got the Queen of Swords. Sorry guys, the feeling is really good. It's like the Queen of Swords is like letting her guard down. It goes to the Two of Pentacles after the Queen of Swords, but it's giving me like witty banter. Like somebody it's very light on their feet energetically. Somebody can go in and out of energies easily. There's something about they can be very discerning and make quick discernments. Somebody's very quick. They can be nurtured when they need to be. They can step into their magician energy. They're like Empress energy. Like somebody can like hop into these energies very quickly. It's like they just have a very quick turnaround in how they can do things. It's like using your mom voice, but only when you have to. And then once you're done, that's it. You're just like, okay, now where were we? You know, because you don't need to stay in that energy. So somebody doesn't like dwell on things. Somebody's brain. Somebody's, I don't even know. Something's real quick. Somebody's like well, I mean, you got the Two of Gifts and then the Magician. It is. And it's like somebody's like a magician with energy. They are good. They don't dwell in one area too long. They're very adaptable. They can balance, different, like I said, those opposing energies. They can balance that shit. This is like funny, loving, quick, I feel like this is someone who feels like this is somebody who, this could be you, could be somebody else. This is somebody who might surprise people once they get to know them. Like, oh, somebody might seem like they come off kind of cold or just matter of fact. you know? But once you get to know them, you're like, holy shit, you are the whole kit and caboodle. Because this is somebody who's very, I mean, this is quick, y'all. The Sun, the Queen of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, the Magician, to the Three of Pentacles. Do you hear what I'm saying? So you don't fuck around. They hit what they aim for. If they need to manifest something, get something, they do that shit. They are not lazy. Their brain works, their feet work. It is very, man. And then, oh my. That is a very, woo. This is like, if there's like even energy exchange or something, right? Or even with them. It's like someone quickly achieves like a foundation of their own, or something sparks, like I said, something sparks energy into someone. Because there's something about divine light or divine love or something. Something about yeah, there's some, I'm getting something about that golden something again. Something about that. It's just a different kind of energy. It's just a different kind of energy. This is not a this is not a common, normal love. This is yeah. I'm not even sure how to describe this love. The feeling is very yeah, I'm getting like ancient, like original, like, this is weird. This is like a love that stands the test of time, a lifetime after lifetime. And I know that might be really hard to wrap your head around. Trust me too. But I'm seriously getting, like, I keep seeing the Vampire Diaries. That might be relevant for somebody. But it's like epic love. And if you know the Vampire Diaries, Stefan and Elena, they started off as, I mean, the original couple. You know where all the doppelgangers came from. I think it was Cyrus and someone else. I don't remember. But and every life they found each other somehow. No matter how they showed up, what name they had, they found each other somehow. Yo, that's wild. And that's where epic love comes from. See, that's why I'm telling you, everything is for a reason. And everything. And that's the Nine of Cups. I'm telling you, somebody's happy on their own. Somebody doesn't need someone to complete them. They're complete within themselves. They don't need someone. They want someone. That makes it a huge difference, right? But that's where I said it feels a little intimidating, because I think how someone shows up or what they do is like, oh, holy shit. I don't know. I'm kind of getting this energy of like somebody watching somebody work, or I just heard I like the way you think. Somebody likes to watch someone listen to somebody. Somebody likes to listen to somebody work through something, or how they bring something all together. I'm getting weird, like, stuff in the air, and somebody's like looking at it and they're putting it all together in their head. But somebody likes to hear how someone thinks, how their brain works, because it's like exquisite. I just heard exquisite. Something's extraordinary. Like somebody's like, how do you do that? How does your brain do that? I don't know. Does that make sense? Like somebody's thinking out loud to do something. And somebody's just like very drawn to that. Like they're just like, oh my God, you're like amazing. I don't like, I don't know. Somebody like somebody's nerd. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what else to say. It's like, oh, yeah, that's interesting. This is a, yeah, this energy with the two of you, I don't know why it feels like it will overwhelm people. Just your energy. Not in a bad way. More like a, holy fuck. Here comes the sun couple again. Like that something is like, there's a lot of energy. It's a lot of like vitality, life force, happiness. It's like, it's strong. Yeah, that is crazy. Like, you could, if you could pour the energy into a glass and drink it, you'd, run a fucking marathon. That's what it feels like. It's very, and it's so solid. It's like feels rooted. Like it's good. Like there's no anxiety here. There's no doubt. There's something just is. Oh, y'all. Holy shit. I don't even. Yeah, somebody's good on their own. I'm telling you, somebody's good on their own. And then here comes the King of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. Y'all. That is, that is either you or someone else, right? You could be the damn Queen of Swords person. I don't know. The King of Pentacles with the Page of Pentacles is giving me some kind of message, but it's tangible. A long-term connection, long-term something. All I'm going to say is somebody knows. The leap of faith has to be taken. It's like, enough thinking. Time is of the essence. Time is currency too, Feels like there's Something about unfounded fears, or like if somebody just looks at what they're fearing, I don't know, something about if you can just look at what you're fearing or something, okay, you'll realize there really isn't anything to worry about. It's, you know, just a simple conversation or reaching out to somebody or something like that. Okay, guys. But there's I don't know why I'm getting something's, I just heard set in stone. I don't, look, y'all. When I saw the King of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles, I thought, well, I didn't think, I heard ring. And then I just heard something as set in stone. This feels like someone knows. This is one of those connections where you just know. I just heard coming back together forever. There's no more interruptions. There are no more side quests. I love that. There are no more side quests. Something about all the spiritual gnats have been taken care of. Okay. Maybe you guys had some, I don't know, Leo, maybe you're just dealing with a bunch of, you know, energies that just don't need to be in your energy. Maybe they've been pissing you off. They do that sometimes. You know. What you seek, seeks you. Y'all. I cannot, Spirit, can we get a parting message for Leo, please? I split the deck on what you seek, seeks you. What did I say? Great worry over nothing, and look at this. Yep. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit, for trust your gut. Time to go out and have fun. Learn more about each other. Your chosen path is the right one for you. Take action on your ideas. Those are all at the bottom of the deck. And these are not all good cards, okay? Some of the guidance is like, yo, you need to sit down and think about some things. Like, you got all the fucking good cards. This is insane. Leo, just do it. Just do it. Just do it. Okay? Just do it. You know. Do the roar. You know, like in Shrek. You're the lion. Do the roar, Leo. Fucking do that shit. Boo. Alright. Anyway. There's some, yeah. And have fun. Okay. Alright, y'all. Till next time, give the day a good you. Love y'all so much. See you soon. Bye.